If you look outside Nairobi Metropolitan County and look at Nairobi County and look at Nairobi Metropolitan Area, which includes Nairobi County, Kajiado, Machakos, and Kiambu, that is approximately 32,000 square kilometers, or 8 million acres. 50% of this, or 4 million acres, is in private hands. This represents about 12 billion shillings, or $120 billion of capital. This would not be a problem per se, if it was not for the fact that a substantial amount of this capital is dead. So many land millionaires are unable to pay for even basic necessities in retirement or meet their medical bills. The capital markets can be part of the solution because when they work well, they offer transparent investments that are regulated and professionally managed, thereby giving investors protection, good returns, and liquidity. The Acorn Student Accommodation D-REIT and I-REIT have now provided an additional 3 new firsts for Kenya, the first pure development REIT actually globally, and thank you to the CMA and National Treasury for the foresight to put regulations for development REITs. The first student accommodation REITs in Africa, and the first issuance to list on the USP at the Nairobi Securities Exchange.
I appreciate that the proposed investments by yourself, Acorn, in housing sector will offer numerous positive additional benefits to the Kenyan economy and the people of Kenya. It's not only providing housing, but they will also be providing not only quality, safe, secure, and affordable housing, which is now currently targeted at over 100,000 students and young working Kenyan. This is really aligned to the Big Four agenda of our government. Additionally, it's also going to employ over 1,000 jobs, offer 1,000 jobs directly, over 10,000 jobs indirectly, mainly in the construction, during the construction phase. Many Kenyans, many young Kenyans who are desirous of having a decent income through hard labor, through their own sweat, will now get jobs in these opportunities.
Acorns continue to go from strength to strength, and it's been great to watch the journey of Acorn. And I'm glad that we've been able to be a part of that in the partnership with the UK-funded PIDG and its companies. So, Edward, not only have you and your team established a track record in delivering high-quality housing, you've also played such an important role in mobilising Kenya's capital markets. So many congratulations for all of the implications of what you have done. Now, the real estate investment trust that we're launching today are simply the next step on this journey. So it's great news for nearly 10,000 young Kenyan students who are going to have safe, modern, affordable homes in which they can live, with a particular emphasis, I understand, on ensuring that women are safe and have safe places to live.
I take this opportunity to highly commend the Acorn Holdings Limited leadership team, led by the chairman and the chief executive, for establishing a leading real estate development enterprise able to attract strong institutional investment. Similarly, I laud Acorn Holdings for their special focus on purpose-built student accommodation that is gradually addressing the country's decades-long challenge of affordable, quality accommodation for students pursuing tertiary education in Kenya. Today, Acorn Holdings D-REIT is quoting units on the unquoted securities platform, giving investors an opportunity and a platform to easily transform shares as well as discover value on the market.
From the regulatory perspective, we really favor investment in REITs as opposed to the direct investment that we have been doing, because REITs gives us liquidity, which is always a challenge for schemes sometimes when they need to do liquidations, like last year when we had a lot of withdrawals. It also gives us transparent valuation, which is also a challenge with direct property investment, because sometimes values can be contentious and so on. And it also brings on board professional management of the underlying property, which is also something that we want for our pension schemes. So For us, Reits is really the way to go, and we are really very happy with Acorn coming on board.
We know D-REITs usually would be for very sophisticated investors. But today we know we are also launching income REIT, which is there for all sorts of classes of investors. For that, we say a very big thank you to Acorn, because you have not only tested the frameworks which we have placed in place, but you are demonstrating what it is to develop a capital market.